All right, everything's good to go. Hey, everybody, what's up? How's it going? How's the weekend going? Good morning. About 6:30 in the morning for me, so just getting the engines going here. Be doing some live arena. Just chilling out. So welcome. Let's do it. How's everybody doing? Hey, Norby, what's up, man? Hey, Nova, how are you? Good morning. Yeah, yeah. Bit of a stream today. Yeah. Good morning. The weekend. Try to get it. Yeah, I try to get a stream in on the weekend just because I have can do it before the family wakes up. So that's the plan. Hey, Craig, doing good, thanks. Yeah, we're just hanging out. Doing gonna do some live arena. I think I'm a little bit behind on live arena, but it's also feeling a little bit more difficult. And of course, grinding those coalition points or whatever. Big coffee guy. No problems with tea, but big coffee guy. Yeah, probably drink too much. Actually, I'm not even like a big, not even like a coffee guy. Like I don't, not a big like snob like for coffee, but I drink coffee all the time. This nice is so annoying. Look at this. Nice is so annoying. Hey Remy, how are you? So annoying, man. Hey Samuel, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Pre-evening over here. Oh, nice. I guess you're, yeah, it's probably somewhere in Europe, right? Europe's like +8, +9, +10, somewhere around there. It's 6:30 in the morning for me. How about some Demon Lord luck? DC luck? Let's go. Africa. Okay. Cool. Cool. Welcome. Africa was like Africa must be like completely on the other side of the world for me, right? Like that's as far as the time zones go. Actually, maybe not. I don't know. Hmm. I'm Pacific Standard Time, so Africa is definitely on the other side of the world for me. Hey, Adrian. Block Revive is great against Nice to prevent Metamorph. Block Revive. Yeah, not too many Block Revive champions. Delaji was the last Mikage epic I needed, and I got her today finally. Grats. Grats, Nicholas. Enjoy, man. Yeah, wait for CBC or whatever and enjoy. Mikage is great. Great in all areas. Actually, like, if you boiled it down, you could even say, like, she's one of the best. Like, one of the best, like, overall, overall mythicals. Because she can be good in pretty much all areas of the game. Whereas some mythicals, they're just like really good in one area. But Mikage can be good in pretty much all areas. Not as good in some, but can be used in all. Or has been used in all, actually. Okay, so this is a pretty quick team here. Marima's a bit of a problem, too. We're not going to go first. That sucks. We are not going to go first. Here, let's try Niemi. Or Neve. Sorry, her name's Neve. Let's try her out. Taras too? Okay. I mean, he's gonna go first, and everybody's in Stone Skin, so should be alright. You run Phoenix Live Arena if I have to face Nice or Monkey. Oh, Nice is positive affinity to Phoenix too. It's kind of tough. Hey Pad, how's my Chimera knowledge? I think it's alright. Probably not like the best of the best. Oh baby, let's go. Here comes Arman's cooking. Arman's gonna be cooking now. This guy lost the lead here. We got the horse right now too. All right, GG. Raka is so good for Chimera. Yep, she is. Yeah. I have her. I used her for a little bit. Yeah, I used her for a little bit. I don't know. She fits some teams, but wasn't able to get her to really work. Oh yeah, Raka's super good. If you pulled her, she's super good. First win of the stream, let's go. Yeah. You know what I found? Like I found some of the fights getting a little bit harder as I climbed up. So yeah, it's definitely slowing down the progress. I'm at 933. Definitely getting a little bit slower. Yeah, Raka's really good. She covers the plus attack, the plus attack requirement, or one of the trials with plus attack. She also, brings a revive, brings a cleanse. She has Termir boost, which is good. The heals are good, and then speed in all battles, right? So she's pretty solid. I could run Empress, or I can run Rhodos. Either one. Let's run Empress today. Run more of him. What do you think about Gwendolyn or Razovar? Gwendolyn's really good. Actually, both of them are really good. Different areas of the game. I find Gwendolyn probably slightly better, just because she's more used in Chimera, whereas Razovarg's slightly better in Hydra, but I think both of them are pretty good in Hydra. I don't know if I'm gonna beat this guy first. Rush that last pick a little bit. Should be okay. I rushed the last pick a little bit, but he should go first. He doesn't go first. And that should be the end of that. I did weak hit the He-Man. Could be the difference here. Oh, rip. Fear everybody? Anybody with sheep here? Nobody with sheep? Then you gotta worry about wands. Everybody's feared. Frony. I mean, a little bit annoying. I'll just wipe out the whole team though. There you go. Plus defense. See if we can strip this stone skin, and we do. Nice. Easy win. Your Spire tournament has 97 points. Oh my goodness. I mean, if that doesn't show Plarium that they've totally messed up that Spider tournament, I don't know what to say, man. Hey Athena, good morning. How is Neve for PvE? I really like her. I think she's a really strong go second option. And you know what? People don't really know how to play against her. So I find people make kind of like mistakes against her. And I've had games where she like straight up won the game for me, like hard carry. You know what I mean? Like she has the ability to carry you through some of those matches that you probably shouldn't be winning. So yeah, I'm really happy to have like that level of champion. Just come up in a shard, so it's really, really nice. Joe Price. All right. Joe Price. Oh, Commodus. Hello, Commodus. I mean, we can pull Neve here against Commodus. Really depends what else he has. I mean, we probably still need to ban this. I hate Commodus, man. Commodus, like when you play against people that, they have a speed team, they get outsped, and you just know you outgear them, and you have more developed champions, and then they have this one Commodus that that RNG'd his way, like his stone skin or whatever, he RNG'd his way to a turn, and then his Commodus just blows you up, and then that's it. It's just like, oh well, this champion's pretty strong. Like, yeah, so this is what would happen, right? He would have banned my Neve, and then yeah, he would have banned my Neve, and then I would have left with two bombers to deal with. So I have to ban at least the one that's the biggest difference maker. I bring Empress because Empress, obviously has the lockout protection against the against this guy. So at least Empress can still play. We do have block debuffs still on the 2 damage dealers, which is good. So that's going to shut down the rat a little bit. Let's see. No stone skin strip for you. Yeah, we got the block debuffs up, so he can't kill everybody. So this is great. I will kill him. We'll swap. There you go. GG. No re. You've been using Empress a lot more in LA since I got him. How do you like him? Could you show your build? I love Empress, man. Mainly because he's one of the few mythicals I have. So he's an answer for getting locked out. That's a big thing for him. I'll show you my Empress build here. He's in, pretty top gear for my account. I don't have a blessing for him or anything. But he's in pretty top gear. I run him with the wand, just because he does get, sheeped a lot or whatever. I think like the gems on him, I don't think are that optimal. Like I have this gem, every time this wears revive, decrease incoming damage. Like he revives himself once, right? So you're almost guaranteed to get this. If he dies, the wearer deals more damage. Speed increase for each dead ally. Because he has that passive, he ends up being last or near the end quite often. So I figured this gem would give him some value. No blessing. He's fully booked. He actually works without books, which is kind of cool. Like for example, like this stone skin removal ability, like you basically only use it once, so you don't need the cooldown on it. This fear ability, same thing. This A1 doesn't matter. And then if you want to spend books, you basically just book out his DPS for him. just to give him some DPS, like extra damage. Like, he has good value from books, but like this AoE, you could do this. The health swap, not too important. So basically, if you land 2 books in here and 2 books in here, you're basically good to go for him, right? But yeah, he's great. I love him. And then masteries, Helm Smasher seems pretty obvious. I took the 2 A1 counter attack masteries because his A1 super strong, the block revive and stuff. So. But yeah, I use him pretty frequently. Pretty frequently. Like I said, he's in good gear, and he's good in a lot of situations. So new dungeon tournament at the same dumb only demon spawn. Yeah, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. Even I was just doing level 10. I was doing normal 10 with 4 food and just grinding it. Like I was just grinding that out. Like I didn't care about optimizing a team or farming higher levels. I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna grind this out. It doesn't matter to me. Sorry, we'll answer the questions in a second. Passive is busted. Yeah, Neve's passive is great. Like that's the biggest thing about her kit, right? Hopefully I can show her off a little bit more in this stream. I really like using her. Um, she's in good gear. She's in good gear. Of course, which makes it more fun to play. I think, yeah, Embers probably comes out here as well because we'll be playing against Crixia. Took my CFE, which kind of sucks. So we'll go Empress here. I guess we'll go Ancora to give us a little bit of the cooldown to come back. We're going to ban Armands here. Odin. So he bans what? Fabian? I like our chances if he does that. I don't think we go first. So he has 2 strips against the UDK Stone Skin. Hopefully he can hold up. UDK has resistance, so he might be strong enough to resist like Odin, but Crixia maybe not. Yeah, his highest likelihood was to remove the Fabian. Let's see what happens here. Sorry guys, I'll jump to chat in a second here. That's the thing about live arena. Hard to keep up with chat while you're like trying to figure out how to play. Ah man, Stone Skin all removed. He's gonna go the yeah. Good thing about Ancora here is that he does protect one of the nukers. Oh, that's close. That is close. Come on, give me a turn. I think we're safe. Unless Crixia A1s can kill Marius. Think about reset. Passive locked, right? Or is that active lock? Let's see. Passive lock? Nope, not passive lock. Oh, he's going for the... Come on, give me a turn. Oh, I guess this is active lock. No, that's a waste. That's a waste, bro. No. Okay, so this is the thing about UEK. I was like, okay, we need this guy here. Give us some time. Hey, luck required. What's up, man? Oh, come on, get there. This block damage from Odin, man. All right, shields. Damn, Odin's so good. That's it. GG. Damn. Damn, couldn't get there, eh? Guess he has a pretty strong account. Sorry, let's get to chat here. Good morning. Random question. What's up, SK Nutman? Do you have a video on the basics of Cursed City on what would be the best strategy to come at it? You know what? Cursed City, a lot of it's going to be restricted depending on your account, right? You just do as hard, you just do as much as you can every day. When you get to stages, usually I wait until like free regear events to do the really hard stages. So I leave the hard stages that need like, you know, lots of regearing, and then I'll do those in like one day during the regear event. In terms of advice, it just depends on your account. I would save, like in the beginning, I was saving some of my higher blessings for like rare and epic champions, just so I can participate in some of those levels that require you to have a certain blessing level. Like for example, like you just didn't have any blessings on your lower blessing guys, but you have like a high blessing on like a rare or an epic that you usually don't use. So I was saving some of the higher blessings for those stages. Because sometimes like you can, as long as you can participate, you can clear it, but getting the blessings to participate is the hard part. So I guess that was like one of the bigger strategy things. I didn't realize how popular Bombs was until I started playing live. Yeah, Bombs are quite popular because it allows you to go through Stone Skin. It's a very quick win, etc., right? Um, Hey, gentlemen, what's up, man? Hopefully everyone's having a good Sunday. Yep, hopefully you are too. Surprised by the low accuracy since Ember scales with HP and accuracy. You don't think it's needed? Embrys does benefit from accuracy, especially Form 1. And Form 2, he does benefit from for damage, but you just can't have it all on the guy, right? If you were to sacrifice one stat on him, it would be accuracy first. But of course, if you can squeeze some accuracy in, like that's great. But for me, like, you know, it's not like the fears are not that important because you basically just use them for the strip. Sometimes the fear ability is good because it gives him extra turn, because so to help him cycle through his debuffs. Like if he's debuffed, he can cycle through. But like for me, he's a damage dealer, so just gear him as a damage dealer. How much energy did that cost on normal 10 to complete? Hey, Bioshock, what's up, man? How are you? On normal 10 is actually quite efficient. So it was not, you know, it was on par with like Dungeon 20. So it was definitely efficient on energy, but you don't get anything out of it. You just get silver. You literally get nothing. No chance at 6-star gear, etc., right? You do get like, some food, so I was farming some food along the way, but it was just an energy sink just to get the rewards. Oh, Garo, a few days ago before you, have you been using her? Odds on a buff for her? I think people are saying like Fiorad would be first. I mean, I agree. I kind of agree that this this mythical would be first. To get a buff if they're doing another mythical buff, which they should be. And then Garo, I think probably would be second on the list. But you know what? I'm not holding my breath, to be honest. I haven't used her at all. Her kit, yeah, I haven't used her at all, to be honest. Like, she's not booked. She's 60, no masteries, but I don't think I'm gonna use her. I'll probably just use her faction wars for DPS, but like at the time being, like I have Varl for orcs, so he can be my DPS. Like she can be DPS too, but yeah, right now no real plans. Avidus I think is better. Like I use him a little bit, and he's definitely really good for faction wars. So I think he's better overall for sure. But yeah. Let's see. Do you use rare? as an artifact. I need money. I need to sell those rares. I'm a middle player. I need more power. Where can I get it? Do you use rare? I don't know what rare means. Like rares? Like rare champions? I don't use a lot of rare champions, but you can see which rares I have that I actually use. Cold Hearts, Renegade, Painkeeper, Bellower. Like this one, like Coffin Smasher I use with my first clan boss team. KO, my first KO. Bower's good. Bower's good. I got 2 of those. Butcher I was using to try to get through Bommel at some stage. Narhorn's good. Yeah, I got 4 Cold Hearts. Eris for my clan boss team. Frozen Banshee was part of my clan boss team at one point. Templar. Sentinel is kind of needed for some stages in Centranos, and then that's about it. I don't really use any rares. Let's see. You love Gero? What's up, Stelios? How are you? Bolster set. How is he so fast? I guess you're asking about Embress. You get +6 here. That's +6 speed. Yeah, like I said, my gear is the best gear I have on my account. You know, like I'll show you the gear pieces here. He has speed on every piece. He has a triple speed piece here. He's a triple speed piece here. Double speed here. He's got speed boots on. He could be faster too. He could get +12 speed here. And then he has, you know, yeah, I don't know. Not, I mean, we got 2 triple pieces. We got 2 triple pieces and a speed boot. He needs to be the fastest, right? He needs to be faster than your other DPS because he has that stone skin ability. But I can add 12 speed to him. I'll lose a bunch of damage, but I find his speed is fine. He's in stone skin and stuff, so. You just pulled Armans? Can't believe it? Oh, congrats. He's a game changer. He's going to make life a lot easier for you, I think. I don't want 2 Makages. Hey, luck required. What's up, man? Would you buy Prism shards because of the limited legendary session? I guess it's better chance to get ones you want. Prisms? I wouldn't buy anything. I wouldn't buy anything, first of all, because I don't spend money in this game, but I mean, you know, if you really wanted something, Prisms give you the best chance. It's true. If you really wanted a specific champion, Prisms would give you the best chance. Hmm. Mm, it's tough. I don't think Neve, sorry, is going to be enough damage against the Galathier. So I think it's either like Empress or Wukong. But I'm gonna ban the Commodus. I think we'll go with the Wukong just because he does have the Marius. Could give us some problems, I guess. But I like that the block revive on the A1 Empress. But we're gonna pick Neve here. She can be okay. But this guy's not looking to go first, I think, right? Is now a good time to use Sacred Shards. I am now able to do Ultra Nightmare in 4 days. If I'm looking to do Fusion coming up, whenever is enough time to gain resources. The next fusion probably comes within 2 weeks. So I'd say you probably have like 10 days or something. And yeah, it's a good time to save resources if you're not doing the Titan events. It's a good time to save resources. Not a good time to spend sacred shards, like unless you're doing the that's a good ban. It's not a good time to do the it's not a good time to spend sacred shards unless you're doing a Titan event. So yeah, there's no reason to use any shards, to be honest. The summon rush event is not very good. And it's only for people that are doing the man, I'm so cooked here. Like there's like nothing I can do. Oh my god, and I got wanded too here. Like I'm probably just dead on this attack, right? Yeah. Stupid. Ugh. Licking my wounds from live, making some food. Nice. Chill Sunday. Good. Don't use any shards if you're going for fusion. Yeah. Thought on Deck of Fate. I did make a video on it. I mean, not sure what else to say. It's Soul Stones plus Dungeon Divers. So if you guys didn't watch the preview video I did yesterday, Soul Stones, Dungeon Divers for the Deck of Fate. The previous Deck of Fate for Alice was 100 points, 100 Titan points, and the top reward was 100 Legendary Relic Mats. So yeah, you just have to, plan around that or whatever, or build around that. Sorry, I'm playing my other account. What's this? Okay, Odin. First 10 Primal, last 2X got Galus and Commodus. Nicely done. No comment. Yeah, I mean that's sweet, man. Like that's great. So it's very very fortunate. Commodus is a game changer for sure, especially if you do PvP, right? Okay, so I mean his only real DPS is Georgette. But I mean Odin can be pretty nasty. Or do I just ban this guy and then just try to go? I got a 400 speed Fabian. All right, whatever. Let's just do this. He's gonna ban Sifi. All right, I got 400 speed Fabian. Hopefully it's enough. He's got a 6-star banner, and so do we. So let's see. Let's see who's the fastest. Yes, there we go. Let's go. Boom, full lockout. So this is when the gear becomes the thing, right? The gear is strong enough. All right, and then we lock out the what's his face? Everybody's we should probably dump Odin just in case he has the block damage. I think that's the play. I think that is the play. And we'll do the yep. See you later. GG. You gave up on the Marius missions. I'm on the one. They want to get a mythical artifact from dungeons that from my current account is simply an energy trash can. I mean, you're gonna come into a bunch of those quests along the way, right? Some of those quests can be like thousands of energy, and it just takes time. So it's all good. Still nothing about 2x soul stones. No, nothing about that. No. Is there boosted chance on soul stones? No mention. People were talking about how there is a chance that might happen, but honestly, like, I don't think so. There's no reason for them to sweeten it up even more, I think. If there was 2x soul stones, like that's great, but I don't think they're gonna do that. First time having luck on your polls? Grats, man. Yeah, grats. Everyone needs a win sometimes, right? Hey Prinzo, how are you? There's no delay of stream, I'm just catching up on chat. Are you going for the soul? Yeah, I'm going for the soul. I'm maxed out right now on the existing events. So for the Demon Slayer Titan event, 1050 is the most you can have right now at this point with all the events. So I'm pretty maxed out. I didn't do it as efficiently as I could because basically whatever energy I get for today just kind of goes, as extra. So I'm one day ahead, but basically I was so busy yesterday with like family stuff, I just didn't want to think about it, so I just kind of cleared it. Like I used like my inbox energy and stuff like that just to clear some of the stuff, so I didn't have to think about it. But basically I lose like one day of like efficiency or whatever. Like for example, like I claim this energy and it's gonna go, it's gonna go into one like ice golem probably, right? I think ice golem's okay. Like you can maybe try to win it, and then try to get some primal quartz by placing. Um, I mean, that kind of okay, but the problem for me is like I'm already finished the dungeon diver, and then if I spend more energy, it's kind of like just more wasted. But I don't know, getting some additional primal quartz would be okay. Like I could totally go for it, but my other account's going for the 5-star soul as well. I think it'll definitely benefit my other account quite a bit, so not gonna let that slip away. Mm. What's the minimum amount of ancients needed to participate in a fusion? I mean, any shards is fine. It's not just ancient shards. The biggest one is sacred shards because sacred shards give you the most points or most, like value, I guess, for summon rushes. Because they give you the 500 big points, right? It's not necessarily ancient shards. You can do it with mystery shards, or any kind of shards, and then ideally, like during an event, like a boosted chance event, for a chase would be the best. Like if you have boosted void shards for chase, that's fine. Boosted ancient shards, of course, is fine. But it just depends. You just want all the shards. You just want as many shards as you can. Yeah, as many shards as you can, and don't neglect your mystery shards. Like they can really help too, right? So yeah. I'll send you a screenshot on Discord. You don't believe me? Do you think that the Decafé is more difficult to finish than current summoning events? I'm still thinking about skipping this summoning event. Okay, so yeah, I just mentioned that the Decafate, they already confirmed it. It will be dungeon diving and soul stones. So if you don't have any soul stones, that means you're going to be doing dungeon diving. Dungeon diving, I guarantee you, is going to cost you a ton of energy. So it really depends on what you have. If you have tons of energy but no shards, then you have no choice, right? But if you have a choice, if you have shards versus energy, depends what you have, right? If you have no energy, no gems, no energy, but you have shards, now your choice is, do I want to do the summon rush for points? Or can I skip these points? So that's now your decision, right? It really depends what you have. Because the Deck of Fate, I'll tell you right now that the energy portion is going to be massive. And it's an event for people with soul stones. It's for an event for people with soul stones. Or it's a full skip. That's pretty much it. If you don't have soul stones, it's probably a full skip if you can allow to skip the points. I think it's only going to be 100 Titan points, I think. Just because based on the last one that they had, they went to 100 Titan points. But in the past, they have put as much as, I think, 250 Titan points in the Deck of Fate. So we don't know right now. We'll know in 20 hours or whatever, right? But yeah, so it's hard to say. It's hard to say. It really depends what you have. If you have, if you have a ton of energy, then you can consider. If you have a ton of energy and soul stones, then you can consider doing a Deck of Fate. But if you don't, then you're kind of out of luck. Like if you have like 1,000 energy, like that's not going to cover it, right? Like it's a 4-day event, but it's going to cost you like I don't know. Like I'm just throwing numbers out there, but it's probably going to cost you like 30,000 energy or something. So you're going to need a couple thousand gems or or a bunch of soul stones. That's pretty much it. That's my thoughts, anyways. But I don't think it's gonna come cheap. I don't think it's gonna come cheap. Be so hard to get. My fastest is Suzanne at 360. I mean, it's all relative, right? It depends on your level of competition. Like 360 could be plenty against whatever level you're playing against, right? Spent thousands trying to get a mythical boot myself. Which dungeon is the best? I think it's all the same. It's all the same. The mythical, like you obviously you do the one with where you can do the highest level. That's the big thing. You need to do the highest level, because the highest level gives you the most chance, right? Like hard 10, for example, it only gives you a 5% chance. 5% chance at a 5-star and 6-star. All right. The combined percentage is only 5%. So think about it this way: 5% chance, 1 in 20 runs gets you one mythical item. And then what? There's like 6 items, right? So so one in yeah, so then you guys can do the math from there. The odds of getting a boot. It's you know. So I banned one of these guys. Probably Fabes. Try to go first. That means we have Sulfurion. Not gonna beat this Kimmy, most likely. Not gonna beat the Kimmy, most likely. Sure, let's do that. Sure. So he's gonna dump the bombs. Okay. We might have a chance to go first now. It depends. Depends how fast his Kimmy is. I mean, his Kimmy might be faster than mine. Like his account could be stronger than mine too. We'll see. Hey, Emad, good game, man. Good game, good game. I don't remember our game, but good game. Hopefully, I didn't say anything bad about you. I don't think I said anything bad. Here we go. He does go first. What does he want to do? Turn meter boost? Damn it. Full lockout. Feels bad, man. And we get slept too. Maybe this is better. Because we don't get we don't get boost. What is it? Double damage? When we have Stone Skin or whatever? Okay. And Korra go first. Oh my god. This. Oh, we survive and we get to cleanse it off, baby. That's it, baby. Let's go. Oh, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. You don't stop. You don't stop my Ancora. Let's go. GG, baby. New says it's 140 points. Okay, let me check. Let me check if it's. Let me check. I heard people tell me it's 80 points. I heard like it's like where are these people getting these crazy numbers? Oh, I need to reload my game. Okay, I can reload my game. Close instance. Okay, I can reload my game, guys. Just give me a second. No problems. Should have banned Nishak. No, that's fine. I mean, you could definitely ban Nishak there. But then you gotta deal with, Armans. I don't know. I find like Armans is an easy way for somebody to win too. So either or. If I ban Nishak, then that's assuming he bans, Neve. So there's a little bit of coverage there, but if I don't ban Armans, then he kind of, that's on me. That's on my control, right? So for hold on, so for me to ban his Nishak, I would assume that he would have to ban my Neve, which I think at that point wasn't a given because we were in a speed race, right? Because if Sifi goes first, then he's kind of shut out, and he has no other way to. I thought he was going to ban Sifi, but yeah, maybe Nishak would have made more sense too. But I'm just trying to logic that out, but. What are we doing? Deck of Fate. Okay, Deck of Fate, blah, 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 blah. 80 demon points would be hidden under 40 each. 60 demon points would be hidden under 3. So 140. Other cards, you also collect demon points. Yeah, 140. Okay. And they give 100 a legendary material. So same as the previous one. Primal Shard and Legendary Book is the best reward. Same as the other one. So the other one was 100 points. This Deck of Fate will be 140 points. All right. It does say 160. Did I do my math wrong? Wasn't it 140? No one can read properly. It says 80 plus 60. So that's 140, right? 60, 20. 80? 60? No. 80, 60. So no one so like there's like five people telling me numbers. Not one of us could read properly. What's up, Lou? And you guys say being a content creator is easy. I hear some people saying you guys are just reading stuff off of this game. Obviously, it's hard to read, man. It's hard to read. It's hard to read stuff off this game sometimes. Sorry, I just realized it's not on the screen, but yeah, 5 people told me different numbers, and we all can't read. So not as easy as it looks, guys. Not as easy as it looks. I read again, Def 160. No, man. No, man. No, 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 man. It says 80 will be hidden under 2 purple cards. 40 will be under each of those cards. So it's 40, 40. And then 60 will be hidden under rare cards, 3 of them. Each one of those cards is worth 20. That's where you get 60. So total is 140. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's good. You guys. I say that with all the love, guys. But we are awful at reading, right? It's not as easy as it looks. Uh, if it's not 2x soulstones, yeah, it's probably not going to be 2x soulstones, man. Like, no word about it, and I don't think they're going to give us more incentive to do it. You know what I mean? No reason for them to do so. Lamasu and Pharaoh, it's great. Yeah, it works for PV. Works for PVE or Chimera. Hydra works well. Give me the gear. Come on. Oh, this is pretty good. 6-star here. We'll sort that out later. Let's go. Oh, it's well, somebody told me 80. Somebody told me 80 in the beginning, and I was like, 80? How do you know? So, it's not easy, man. Especially if you're just glancing at it. You have to read it a bunch of times. And honestly, like it happens all the time. That's Plarium, right? You gotta read their shit like a bunch of times just to make sense of it. Yeah, we can all agree that it's intentionally worded poorly so they can fuck us up. I can see that totally. Yeah. How many points can we skip out on this Titan event? 250. 250 is the total skip. Okay, so Fabian's not going to be very good in this matchup here. Who am I banning? Arbase? I gotta deal with these two? Fuck. Fudge. Fudgemicals. Mm, I mean, he's probably gonna ban Sifi, but so he's gonna go for the lockout. Okay, I think we're gonna go first. Yeah, the max points right now is 1050. Max points right now is 1050. So we have 700 points in the back half. We know 140 is in the deck of fate. So that means there's 540 from other events. I'd assume 200 from a summon event for the weekend. So that means there's 340 from whatever events. Wow, I wasn't expecting to go first, so that's a bit of a problem. Not much protected debuffs here. You just take my stone skin, kill the Galthier. Okay, health swap. Ah, all right, all right, all right. Can't do anything. They have the block debuffs on. Oh, that's kind of nice to know. The A1 goes through block debuffs. Cannot be protected by block debuffs. Let's see. How crazy are some of these conditions on Faction Ward Hard? Kill all enemies before take a turn on stage 19. Like, what the hell? Some factions don't even have damage dealer. Yeah, it's really hard. Like, that's why I was, when I first looked at Faction Wars Hard, I was like, some of these conditions probably are not even doable with current existing champions. So, they have to release some champions that can handle the content, right? What's up, Mike? How are you? Good morning. Yeah, good morning. What do you think about Neve? I pulled her and built her with 9x protection, about 300 speed. I love her. I think she's great. She's not a general pick. That's the thing. She's not a general pick. You have to use her in the right spot or pick the right spot for her. I think for the relic, I would probably go with aspect. No, not aspect. Sorry, the elixir. I think the elixir works really well on her. Um, yeah, that's what I would probably do. But I like Aspect of Suros too. It just gives her another chance to survive. No accuracy, a little bit of crit damage, so she can hit decently hard on the A2 once in a while. Obviously, very fast. Obviously, high defense. Masteries. I mean, I took this just so she can get extra turn. She does have some abilities that are pretty good with extra, like with the if she gets a turn, like she can do this, she can kill somebody, get a big shield, or she can do a big heal with ally protection. Lightning Cage is obvious choice for Blessing, obvious choice because it protects her buffs. So yeah. So can you skip both the Deck of Fate and the Summoning Event? No, you can't. Deck of Fate is 140, Summoning Event's 200, right? So you can only skip 250 total. Do you see Ash's last video? The one where he said he was getting scammed by some game? For speed aura, do they increase total speed or base speed? It's base speed. Loki with Fat Man can do AoE burn for hard faction mode if you don't have any burners. Yeah, it's kind of cool that you end up using some champions you don't really look into, like for example, like Loki. I mean, it just gives you some stuff to build, but it's Faction Wars Hard is like definitely like a super end game thing, right? Not everyone's gonna have, not everyone's gonna give a shit about Faction Wars Hard, and 3 starring it, I think, is beyond most people's abilities. I think it's beyond most people's rosters, first of all, and then it's gonna be beyond most people's abilities because you actually have to manual all that stuff, right? Like right now, for me, I'm just trying to go as high as I can, but don't have time to sit through and manual most of the stages. Um, yeah, so for me, it's not. So he's gonna go first. Maybe we dump the Sifi here, I guess. We dumped the Arbiter. He dumps our Sifi. Could go Sulfurion, but his Lamassu is probably going to be pretty quick too. So he goes first. He goes first. Hey Patrick, how are you? Good man, thanks. Welcome. Still waiting for my first CC to finish Faction Wars Hard, so as you can see the mythical test in the game, not on the test server. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be that much different. Um Calvalax? Fuck. uh okay. Yeah, I think if we let Calvalax through, we lose CP right away. We can't let Calvalax through. Either CP gets through. Ah, fuck. I was thinking either CP gets through or Neve gets through. Either one getting through might be okay if we get rid of the Calvalax. Oh, what happened here? That's interesting. He didn't have enough accuracy to land on the Marius. A little interesting. Didn't expect that. We might survive one bomb. Fuck, man. Can we get a turn? The fucking hell swap, man. Oh man, without the hell swap, we probably survive, and then we just one shot his whole team. Fuck. That was the weirdest sequence, man. His Nishak did like nothing. Like he landed one bomb and then he killed the 2 guys with no. Ah, so painful, man. So painful. That stupid Calvalax at the end. My plan was just to ban the Sifi. Sorry, the Arbiter, and then we would have been okay. But like, fuck, stupid Calvalax. Full completion is impossible. Yeah, it's impossible for now. How is your Night Elves faction war stacked on second stuck on second boss level 14? I have to check. I think Night Elves I'm pretty high, but I'm not 3 starring them. I'm just going as high as I can. How would you build Commodus? I can't get over 250 speed. I think pinpoint for sure on Commodus, and then probably Stone Skin. Stone Skin pinpoint would be the best. I'm not making much progress today, am I? You get a bot here? Is this a bot? Might not be a bot. Do you have Cronam? Does it worth the effort? I don't have Cronam. I don't think he's worth the effort. He's more of a completionist type of thing, right? Like if you want to, get all of the champions or whatever, but he's not super useful. Uh, against this guy. Blessing for Empress. If you have a 1 star, probably Lightning Cage, just to protect his stone skin. That's about it. If you have a 6 star, not too sure. Damn, man, this lineup. This lineup is nasty, man. We get touched up, it's gonna be pretty bad here. Bring 1 reviver. Maybe we go first? No, there's no way we go first. We're gonna cut in on the Sifi most likely. So cut in, lock them out. See what we can do. SS and deflection gear on Commodus. Deflection gear. That's a pretty good strip for us. You don't need to use the sheep yet. What happened? How come? How come so weak? Okay, I'm surprised. Does this guy have now I'm thinking like does Wukong have gear on? That was so weak. That was so weak. Oh shit, that was so weak. That didn't look right. What the fuck? How come these guys wand is the wand happening? The wand's happening like twice on this guy, right? Fucking the hell. Yo, man. This doesn't seem right. I'm doing like no damage here. No. Probably time to kill kill Marichka, I guess. I can't I don't want to use this. Yo, I got wanded like a million times already in this fight. Like look, wanded again. Wanded here, wanded on the Wukong, wanded here, and I'm pretty sure I got wanded a bunch by the Marius too. Okay, she's locked out. God. Look, target changed again. Got wanded again. I'm pretty sure Fabian got like like he got reflected a bunch. Like everybody got reflected so much. It's oh my god, it's ridiculous. There we go. Somebody without the wand. Fuck. Thought she was locked out. Ah, disaster. Maybe he weak hits and we get Wukong back. Looks like that's what happened. If I revive, this guy's going to attack. Big problem here. Wow. I did not expect. I did not expect the AOE to kill Marichka. I was just trying to kill off the two attack champions, and then try to reset myself up. Right. I didn't expect the AOE to kill Marichka. It's no good. Oh, you guys see this? 53 million player power. That makes sense why my champions were doing no damage to him. That makes a little more sense now. And yeah, he probably does have level 15 wands. So that probably makes more sense. And my Wukong is fully geared out. So, sometimes you get mega humbled, right? You get mega humbled because some accounts are just so insane. 3 straight losses here really sucks. So we went 5-5 today. Yeah, like I said, it's getting harder and harder ever since. I think ever since I got like past 900 or 850, it's been getting super hard. Or not hard, but my win rate's been dropping. How much time do we have left? 8 days. We got 8 days to do what? 400 points. Fuck. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. All right. Let's run this for a second here. Do you think it's better to stack your energy or wait to collect it all at once? Sorry, stack your energy for what? Like for fusion planning, for what? I don't fully understand. I never stack my energy because if you stack your energy, that means you're not gaining energy, which means you're not improving your account with the energy that you gain. So whenever your account is energy capped, then you don't get that benefit, right? Not that it is possible to get all the champions now. Some were time limited or wallet limited. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it just depends, right? Some people can't, like, if they see something new, they have to have it. I always thought it's interesting that the ice golem, you see this? He has like spurs on his shoes. Like these are for, you see that? Like the spurs. It's like he's a cowboy, you know? Why does he have this? Why does he have this on his shoe? This spur here. It's ridiculous, man. This, what? Is he a cowboy? Alright, take care, demonic. We didn't crit. No, that's impossible. In my inbox is a survey, but it's a broken ULR. Do you have it too? No, I don't. It's probably expired survey. Yeah, the surveys expires after a couple of days, I think. Wand it into oblivion. Relic is busted. Rising Grind. Can you show us your seer build? Yeah, sure. Recently I just bought the 6-star blessing for seer. I've been holding that off for so long, but honestly, like, especially with the whole test server stuff, with the event dungeon and seer was my biggest limitation. I just bought the 6-star. I just figured like seer is just gonna be used in everything, right? So my seer is like, yeah, just recently it got upgraded a little bit. Let's read his lore. You lose 160 gems a day, 1,000 a week if your energy sits capped. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can totally break it down like that way. But the biggest argument against that is basically time, right? Like if you don't have time to run your energy down, then you stack it, right? You have no choice, you stack it. But if you saying you have no time to run your energy down, that means you don't log in once every 6.5 hours. So that means you're not super active in the game, right? So it's kind of, I imagine that if you log into this game every 6 hours, you're probably pretty active in this game. So if you don't, then your energy is going to be capped, and you probably aren't a super active player. So then we're talking, you know, more specifically, um, like different types of players or whatever, right? I think I mentioned that in my most recent like fusion video because a lot of people say that they can't finish fusions free to play or whatever. And yeah, you can. You can't finish fusions free to play if you don't play the game, right? If you don't play the game, you can't finish fusions. Yes, that's true. Yes. It requires you to play the game. But you can finish fusions if you can finish fusions with money if you don't play the game. You don't need money to do fusions, but it helps, especially if you're not super active, right? This is a pretty good piece. Too bad it's 5-star, but it is mythical piece. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. Smash that like button. Yeah, I'll show you the seer real quick here. Yeah, so we got, we got the ignore defense. We got 25% here, 5% here, so 30%. Got cat's gaze on her, so that's going to be additional 16%. So that's 46%. Ignore defense. 253 speed, 395 crit damage. I did switch over to flawless execution instead of, I was running War Master for a little bit against bosses. Don't need that anymore. And then, yeah, basically just run flawless execution. Crushing Rend, of course, on 6 stars. I took the boss gem because I don't think I had demon, the dungeon gem. You could put the dungeon gem here, which is probably stronger. And yeah, that's pretty much it. She probably doesn't need the cat's gaze, but I'm using her for the event dungeon. So I do put the cat's gaze on just in case. It's just kind of extra damage to go through the waves in case I drop. Oh, I did get this. Sorry. Oh, I did get this. Sorry, guys. This is brand new. And it's a broken link. Okay. Okay, sure. All right, you know what? Let's we got some free ones in here. Let's do some more. I haven't gotten any of the great Void epics. No Seer, Whisper, Maneater, Godseeker. None of them in almost 2 years of playing. Yeah, I mean that's a bit of a pain. Like luckily we don't rely on them as much anymore, but obviously it's still very helpful. I think for any account, you just focus on getting Marius. If you can get Marius, like you can do so much in this game with just Marius. Like you can make up for a lot if you just have Marius. We're gonna lose one of these champions, so I guess we'll take Armans and then they can ban Armans, I guess. Why do you do hard IG? Why not? You get gear. Why not? You get some gear from it. Like I don't have quad speed hex gear. I don't have quad speed like provoke gear. I could use some of those. As free to play, do you only summon when there's an event and a fusion together? No, that's not true. Sometimes I'll cherry pick some events like extra legendary events. Sometimes, not often, but I will go for some progressive events, mainly void champions if I'm close. If I know my mercy. If I know my mercy, then I'll go for some progressive events, but not often. I haven't gone for a progressive event in a while. But yeah, I basically save my shards. I especially save void shards and primal shards. Of course, right? Primal shards. But void shards I still save quite religiously. So I'm very careful with my void shards. It's a bot, guys. I hate how the bot is like so slow, man. Like the bot actually like tries to mimic like the timing of a person. So it wastes like a couple seconds every single pick. Every move it wastes a couple seconds. Hi Resi Freak, what's up, man? There's also one on the right shoe, really? Uh, decrease attack. You. Just one shot this team, call it a day. Full auto. Which can get past faction war hard 8. I mean, you could definitely do you could do higher with epics, and it'll just take a long time. Right? The epics can do it. You just need like enough speed on your gear, or Terminator boost or whatever, but it can definitely do it. I hate when they put stuff in the inbox like a survey and you're hoping it's some kind of reward, but nope, it's nothing. Just stupid survey. Lethal or Savage? Lethal is just a slightly upgraded Savage piece. I have better Lethal than I do Savage. So I didn't spend that much energy farming Savage back in the day or whatever. So I guess we'll try him. Have you put your first mythical to good use anywhere? Aphidus is okay. He helped me in Faction Wars. So that was good. We might go first here because his CP's gonna boost. Fabian might cut in here. What's the best set for Harima? You want her to be a damage dealer, so you give her your best damage gear. So Savage, Lethal, Merciless. If you use her for Arena, then probably want Stone Skin with it as well. Oh, we go first. Our Fabian's faster than his CP. Rip. That doesn't happen very often. Unfortunately, I have to use the block debuffs here. But that's okay. It's all protected. No sheep. Quixie has sheep. We'll take. We'll take the chance, I guess. All right, let's slap that stone skin off. There you go. There we go, baby. Let's go. Block damage time. Let's go. All right, Empress. Oh no, the Marius here. Oh no. Okay, she did what she needed to do. There we go. GG. Blah. Beware the bot. Yeah. Have you got any Lego glyphs yet? Yes, I did. I did actually. I got lucky with that deck of fate that had that Lego, the chance at the Lego. I got this one. I got the speed glyph. I got one speed glyph, one Lego speed glyph. Oh, and I got a precision. I got a Lego accuracy glyph too. That was from the deck of fate that had the glyphs as the rewards. I think I got that precision one from there. I'm actually not sure, but I for sure got the speed one from that deck of fate. So I got lucky there for sure. I haven't used it yet. It's 7 to 12, right? There you go, 7 to 12. The only piece that I think I want to use it on is probably the piece that's on CFI. This one. This is probably the only piece that deserves to get used. It's already a +7, so I'm like, okay, well, I could get +5. It's already a +7, like, you know what I mean? So I don't know, but it's the only piece that is worth using it on. You know what I mean? So I don't think I have like other pieces that are worth it at this point. Actually, let's have a quick look here. Actually, what is my fastest? What is my best pieces? I'll show you my best pieces here. Let's see. So Sifi. So Sifi has the Quinn row here, and then I got some quads. So 29 weapon. I got 30. I got 30 helm. Yeah, I got 30 helm on Arbiter. So those are the best, right? 30 is the max roll, max quad roll. And then if you don't have a Quinn, you're not gonna beat the quad roll, right? So I have one Quinn, 32, which is not, not that much faster than this one, 30. So but 30 is the max. So I got 30 here, I got 29 here. This one's a 28 quad. And then this one's a 27. Basically quad. This is a 28 quad, 28 quad. And then we're going down into the trips. Nope, we got quad here, 27 quad, 28 quad, 26 quad. And then the triples. Nope, quad here. Nope. Max triple is 24. Max triple is 24. So we're down to the triples now. Yeah, we're down to the triples now. Oh, this is a quad. No, this is a quad. This is a quad. 26 quad on a feral piece. This is a really nice piece. Yeah, triples. Oh, quad here as well. Triple quad. It's just low glyphs, the smaller glyphs on a feral piece. Pretty nice piece too, yeah. It's got accuracy and speed. Perfect. I got some quad 5-star pieces too. Like this one's a quad 5-star. 25 is the max for quad 5-star. So, and here's a quad 5-star, 24 again. Yeah, so, not too many pieces I can use the legendary speed glyph on. Do it? Worth it? That's my R-man speed and accuracy. 355. Stone Skin Supersonic. He's running a bit of a weird build, I guess. He's more of a cut-in champion. I know he's not super fast. 355 is not super fast, but he is in Supersonic and he does have the temporal chains. So he's more of a cut-in champion. Yeah, he's 5-star, whatever. My Fabian's a lot faster. I use him, like, sometimes he can go first. He's not like, sometimes he's fast enough to go first. 393. He's got the wand. He's got intimidating presence on a 6-star too, so he could be the 6-star banner and he could go first. Like we saw that he was faster than that guy Sifi in that fight too, so he's fast enough to go first. I could probably get him over 400 if I glyphed him out like a little bit better, but I think that's pretty close to maximum for me. Savage kind of garbage, doesn't have high defense, is useless. Ignoring 25% is nothing. It's still something. But yeah. Most people, like, they kind of gear around it, right? Like, they gear, obviously high HP, lower defense. So it makes, ignore defense less powerful. I would rage if the Lego glyph rolled a 7. Yeah, I think I'm good. I don't need to make my day I don't need to ruin my day right now at the beginning of the day. You know what I mean? Sure. We'll run the queen. Almost a year in, only one quad piece. Yeah, I mean, I've been playing a long time and, very active in the game. Like, mathematically, you get one quad piece every 256, I think. So every 256 pieces you take to 16 gives you one quad roll. So that's the math. So it just depends. It's a number game, right? So how many pieces have you rolled in your lifetime? So for me, it's like, yeah, okay, maybe I got lucky. I don't know. Maybe I got unlucky, but I rolled a lot of gear over my years, right? So, okay, so he's gonna go first. Suzanne, 6-star banner. We're gonna get locked out here. Oh, you gotta bring the goat here, right? Even without Sifi. I'm just gonna get rid of this guy. This guy's like his win con, right? Rotos actually has a pretty hard time against this guy. Like that's what I found. Rotos has a pretty hard time because then he's weak affinity first of all. Fuck. He's weak affinity first of all. Second of all, he has that revive, the passive revive where he kills you and then he revives. Pain in the ass. Rotos can't survive that. And then the health swap is actually really strong against Rotos too. We might be able to cut in, so he's gonna boost. Fabian might be fast enough to cut in here, and yes, there we go. Looks like a bunch of protected stuff here. Kind of sucks. Susan's gonna miss her turn. There we go. Can we shut down that Marius? Yes, we do. Thank goodness. You gotta reset. Really sucks here. Cleanse and reset. Hopefully Wukong goes. Let's go. Sheep. Sheep on you. There we go. We're safe now. And I guess we go for a Sifi. Increased defense versus Sifi. Actually, we ignore 100% of defense. So Suzanne. All right, we're good. GG, no re. GG, no re. Get locked out. Resisted? Looks like we do no damage. Oh, man. There we go. My Tholen hits pretty freaking hard. I use him on negative affinity demon lore yesterday, and he was just hitting hard. 1 awakening level, not anywhere near the best gear. Yeah, Tholen's good, man. Tholen's good, man. People are giving me such a hard time for saying Tholen was good. Like, they were giving me such a hard time, man. I was like, yo, this guy's good. This guy's good. What are you guys? They're giving me a hard time for me saying he's good. And then they're giving me a hard time because I put a 6-star blessing on it. I can understand the 6-star blessing part, but I can tell he's a good champion, even without the 6-star blessing. And I know he can definitely help people. And people are focusing on the wrong stuff, man. People are focusing on the wrong stuff when I was showcasing him. And, they were missing the real point. The real point was that this is a good champion and it's a good fusion. And, a lot of people are like giving me so much flack and they're like, oh, this guy's mid, this guy's bad, you guys misrepresenting him, blah, 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 right? And I think a lot of it stems from, it stems from Scratch's video where he really performed poorly in his video. I didn't watch Scratch's video, but I read some comments referring me to Scratch's video showcase on Tholen. And he said Tholen was not performing very good. And then he compared him to some epics, and that really downplayed him, I think. And I don't know. Maybe it cost people. Maybe it cost people some. Maybe it cost people a good champion. But he's good. He's a good champion. He's good against bosses. Like he's an option for Chimera. Like some people don't have options for Chimera. Chimera is still a very restricted boss. If you want to do good damage against Chimera, you need specific champions. And Tholen is a viable champion for Chimera damage. So it is what it is. People can make up their own minds. That's That's ultimately what it is. People can make up their own decisions. You know what I mean? They should have boosted events like boosted success rate on upgrade. Oh yeah, why not? Yeah. I think they have so many events anyways. They don't need more events, but yeah, that'd be cool. Hey Cross, how are you? Thanks for being here. Yeah. Or Croeb. Sorry, I can't see I can't pronounce the different text, but welcome, man. Yeah, my arena champs have my best gear, so the stats seem pretty good sometimes. Sometimes not good, but it depends on the account. That wasn't why. I prefer Instinct over Savage because of the 10% speed. Yeah, it just depends. Like, to me, it depends which one's easier to get, right? It feels like speed is easier to get than ignore defense or, damage stats. So, it's only as good wave clear for DT hard. Okay. People always cry new champions suck. If he doesn't hit as hard as Sigrun, he's comparable to Thor and Hydra. That's a W in my books. I think it's probably agreeable that he is not as good as Thor in Hydra, but he's no slouch. And I think Thor is an unrealistic benchmark, for people. It's a good spot for her. And this is a good spot for uh, kind of want to pick Rotos, but it's probably a good spot for Harima here. I mean, he has block debuffs. Empress is a bit of a pain. Hegemon? Whoa, he's going Hegemon against Neve? That means he's gonna straight ban Neve, I guess. Interesting. That means he has to ban Neve. Because we get the block damage, right? Why would you pick Hegemon here? Okay. See, like this is what I said. This is kind of what I said in the beginning, right? Maybe he doesn't know what this champion does. You know what I mean? Maybe he doesn't know what Neve does. And people make mistakes against champions they don't know, right? So somebody was asking me what I think about this champion. I think she's awesome. I love this champion. But I think it's because account my account has some gaps in it where I don't have great support. Oh, I got wand. I got wanded again. Fuck, man. Oh, fuck, man. Like, he didn't even cut my guys in half. He didn't hit a single champion down 50% with his Hefrak. Okay. I guess no plus attack, I guess. Oh, this should do him in, right? Oh my god, Swift Parry? Get the hell out of here, man. It's 2020. Fuck. We're gonna get hit here. That's for sure. The fight would have been over. That's the thing. The fight would have been over if the Swift Parry didn't happen, but Swift Parry happened. We're gonna lose her, but we get one hit in with the Harima, I think. I don't think it's gonna be enough to kill Empress here. So annoying, man. Like the Swift Parry. If it wasn't for the Swift Parry, we full clear the board, and then we have a full team against his Empress with his passive off. But the Swift Parry happened, and then we didn't kill the Duchess, and then fuck. Hey JD, what's up, man? Sorry I missed your message there. How are we doing today? Actually made a positive impact on my account. Strongly influenced by Scratch. He'll do the fusion. The filer, nobody cares. View 60% defense down. Savage ignoring 25%. You think we were going to have a champ chase tournament for the boss dungeon like they did for Odin and Queen of Hearts? Yeah, probably, but not during the Titan event. Like it's a 2 month event, right? So they have 2 months to sell us the shit. So it's probably gonna be a champ chase, a couple weeks down the line. How many wands you got, bro? They never work when I use. Don't know what she does. For clan boss, what available free sup do you recommend? You mean free support? For clan boss, decreased defense is very important. So if you have decreased defense, that would be pretty useful. Decreased defense, sorry, and decrease attack would be pretty good. I have some strategy against Siegfried. Watching for a while, I was able to get Valar during the Prism event when I was really going for Thor. Also went for the Thor progressive. I've had amazing pulls. Nice. That's great. Valar is great. Yeah, I would have loved to gotten Valar so I can play him in Chimera, get some more trials, but um, we'll take our chances here against the Siegfried, I think. 2 revivers, UDK, and then yeah, we'll take our chances against the Siegfried. So we dump the. I guess we could dump Odin to, but this guy is a big problem. Carnage actually is a problem sometimes, especially if he has strips and stuff. So he has double strip with the Carnage. Yeah, we just dump Carnage here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's go. What's up, Peterson? Stolen. I mean, it doesn't matter what your gear is relative to what you're watching. It's the important part is what he can do relative to what he's being compared to. So if he's being compared to a Thor with 6-star blessing and all that stuff, then that is what is important, right? Because it shows you the relative power of that champion. Fuck this guy, man. Siegfried. Fuck you, Siegfried. Piece of shit. All right, let's go. Oh, this, this stupid block damage too. He has like everything covered, man. He has 2 revivers. He has like 2 of the most annoying revivers on Earth, and then he has this super annoying passive. Get out of here, man. Get that A2 out of here, dude. Just gonna A1 him to death. Hopefully we trigger it. No, we don't. Shit. Marius had the highest crit damage, so really need this Encore survives. Kind of just gotta keep the Rotos afloat here. Damn, no extra turn. Extra turn would have been nice. Uphill battle now. Did I lose my turn meter for some reason? Why did I lose my turn meter? Ah, fuck, man. This guy's account's probably nuts, right? Actually, maybe not. I don't know. 27? Not really. Pretty old account, 2019. 2019. Well, I saw 2019 somewhere. Anyways, doesn't matter. All right. Yeah, we didn't go very good here. We went 3-2 in the last 5 set, and then yeah, another 50% win rate basically. Trying to get through this 1,300 points. It's my Harima build. Just don't skin lethal. Usual stuff. I actually took the cat's gaze off of Harima, so she's actually wasn't even dealing the full damage because I put it on Seer. LA feels more RNG based now than skill based. That's hardly I play it. Yeah, I mean, definitely they're adding more RNG. I think RNG is technically a good thing, especially for like if you're the weaker player, RNG gives you a chance to win, right? Because the stronger player doesn't need RNG to win. The stronger player would just beat you with his stronger champions or stronger gear. But a weaker account needs RNG, you know, usually to beat a stronger account, assuming that both players have equal skill or whatever. So, Thor has add more damage ability, hits more targets. What do you recommend for gear for Balar for Chimera? 9-piece Pharaoh would be the best. What's up, Av? Finish my Arbor missions. What missions for champion should I focus on next? I mean, Marius should be top priority for everybody. Did you pull for the text Demon Chick? The Primal? No thanks. No thanks. I have 11 primals, 11 primal shards. I'm not going to pull it for a 10x chance. I don't care about that champion at all. Not She's not important for PvP or PvE. Complete the missions as you are. Yeah. All right. Hold on. One sec, guys. Hold on one sec. Hey, sorry about that. Yeah, my kiddo came in and had to say good morning. Oh man, we don't have any more free ones. Since we have time, we're just gonna do a couple more here. Yeah, I try to keep one copy of the epics, even kind of bad ones. Um, but I started empowering more of my epics to make some of the stages a little bit easier. Mm, monkey. Usually we don't play against monkey. What epics are worth building for hard faction wars? I mean, I did a really big cover for faction wars, and I made a couple videos about good champions to look out for. Um, but I find like, yeah, I think I answered this last time, but faction wars hard is not super popular content, and it takes a lot of effort to go through a lot of it. And I think I covered it pretty extensively, so I don't want to keep banging my head against it. You know what I mean? It's 140 Titan points for the Deck of Fate tomorrow. Visionary, yeah, she's terrible. Hegemon, so he wants to go first. I mean, this guy is like without Galathier, his team just falls apart with one hit. We only really have one damage dealer. Let's get rid of Galathier here. Okay, I mean, again, he maybe doesn't know what Neve does, right? Like you wouldn't pick Hegemon, you wouldn't keep Neve around if Hegemon is in your team, right? Like she just shuts down. You're basically using your A1 unless you have a CC set or something, right? Okay, there you go. Well, maybe we can kill the Hegemon or the Wukong. One hit? We should try. Actually, let's just do this. Decrease attack, boom. We probably could have killed her, to be honest. Killed him, to be honest. Oh, yeah, it's over. Yeah, super over here. Uh, protected Neve, yeah. So he gets a shot off. That's fine. Hell swap. You excited about Faction Wars? Better glyphs? Yeah, stipulation every state. I got owned by a protected need. That champion you choose last is the most annoying champion in the game. Yeah, Neve, man. She's fun. Yeah, seeing her get, she's getting more play today, that's for sure. But she's not a generalist pick, right? Not a generalist. You have to pick her like in the right spot. Volcarosa, what are your thoughts? She's kind of mid. I do have a showcase on her. She did decent, but she was geared out like crazy. Um, but I don't, as a mythical goes, like she's not going to be like, you know, top top want for sure. The chicken's going to be hard to deal with. Chicken. Yeah, let's pick her again. Why not? Sure. I think it should be okay. Should be okay. Recommend buying Iron Twins keys on Sundays. Yes, 100%. Even if you do no keys, even if you never even do your free keys, you make sure you do your void keys. Very good value, right? Unfortunately. Double reviver. Don't really want to let the R-mans through. Yeah. Hey, Duelist, thank you so much for the $5, man. Back from workout, starting my new job this Monday. Gonna save up for equipment, start streaming. Okay, awesome. Great. Yeah, let me know how it goes, and if you need any help, reach out for sure. Spread positive vibes. Thank you, man. Coffee's on you. Appreciate that very much. Thank you, man. We'll go for the block debuffs here. Ally protection. So she resisted the lockout. Did he resist? He resisted it too. Son of a... I guess we just do some swapping here, right? Didn't kill anybody. This should kill somebody, unless he has wand. Well, he does have the sheep. All right, let's just do this. Oh my god, didn't kill anybody. Oh my god, didn't kill anybody. Yet. He should be locked out. What happened? What is happening? Where's his passive? Where is his passive? He's not locked out. Hmm. I don't know what's happening. I thought he still had his passive to stay alive. Clearly not. He's resisting. Can I stop his turn meter a little bit? Can I stun him? No. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. These guys, like the Marichka and the Python, was resisting the Fabian. It's crazy, man. These guys building so much stats on their guys. Like my Fabian's like 600 something accuracy. I mean, it's not crazy, but it's like that means they're rocking like 750 plus. You know, and having like tanky stats. It's quite a bit. Overall, which is better to farm food and silver? Spider, duel, or solo campaign? You get more silver from Spider for sure. The food is going to be better in campaign. You just get more XP, right? But the silver is definitely going to be better in Spider. I mean, you know, if you can dual Spider, you probably just dual Spider because you get gear, right? Gear is a big thing too. Yeah, yeah, Boris is right. Mystery shards, yep, that's good. Why didn't Embers revive? That's what I was thinking. Scripted battles. More 2 for siege. Occasionally don't have any good damage dealing stone skin, so I threw my Maris into 6-piece merciless. It's very rare I go first in most matches. Ah, that sucks, yeah. Please see your Neve build. What do you have for speed and res at? No res. No res. What do you think about coalition event? Is it free to play friendly? No, it's not. It's not free to play friendly. I mean, you can argue that free to play can do a coalition event, of course, but it's definitely not. I would say it's not. You have to be like incredibly dedicated and end game to finish the coalition event as free to play. I would say because unless you can full clear Centranos, you're going to have to do a significant amount of arena to make up for the lost points. Like endgame free to play can get the fusion, can get the 5-star soul from the Titan event. They can do that. They can book them, they can ascend them, but clearing Soul Cross, that's one of the hardest parts, right? So if you can't clear Soul Cross, then you're gonna have to make it up with a ton of extra arena battles. Um, hey, took my guy. Don't like that. Took my guy. Hmm. Somebody that goes through block damage. I mean, I don't really have that many of those champions. Probably still gonna be Armans here, so Ember gets through. Fortunately, Aphidus, is he need buff? He already got buffed. Yeah, he got buffed not too long ago, so he's not gonna get another one. If I only have 10 points, can I skip the deck? The deck's 140 points. So you're missing 40 points already. You can skip a total of 250 points. You see Bile's recent vid about not having fun with the game anymore. I think this is the perfect time to quit Raid. Well, you guys should see my video for today, guys. Good timing. You guys should see the video I have in store for you guys today. Stream sniping. He didn't place a revive on death on himself. Your Empress. But he has a passive, right? That revives himself. He doesn't need to place it, does he? Fucking does nothing. His passive said to proceed. Oh, okay. He dies if he has block buffs. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. Okay. Oh, so he places it. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. I didn't realize he had block buffs on, but that makes total sense now. Neve's actually pretty good against Marius. Like she is she can be a proper counter to Marius because Marius multi hits, right? And the multi hit's gonna trigger her passive more often than not. It's actually a pretty good counter. He's enfeebled. That's right. I was like, yo, this guy hits so weak, but it's like, oh, he's enfeebled. I wonder if he's gonna transform here. No, I was just gonna say it's not a bad time for him to transform because it'll shut down my Ancora from cleansing. Block damage is a little bit painful here. Shit, man. Count takeovers. I try to do one per month. It's been very busy this month, obviously, with all the new stuff that's happening in the game. So has been a little bit busy for me. But I try to do one per month. Weak hit. Oh, enfeeble. Fuck. I didn't see the. I didn't realize the enfeeble was on. Probably gonna get fucked here. I'm enfeebled. I need a merciless proc here. No? So nothing happened? uh, good game, I guess. Hey, Ice Golem's always RNG. A little bit. Pulling Mithral, Lydia in 3 days. Who would be most impact? Who should I build first? Uh, they kind of do different things. They kind of do different things. I think Mithrala with the cleanse is really, really powerful. Like Lydia, you can kind of replace like decreased defense champion, but Mithrala, she does a lot, man. The hex, the cleanse. Taras 4-minute runs, 100%. It's all about 100%, baby. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there are still problems with Empress. You know, kind of a new, still new champion, lots of new interactions and stuff. They were having lots of trouble with that. Lydia's more impactful. Depends. It honestly depends. I think Mithrala's, if you're just starting out in like Arena, I think, sorry, if you're just starting out in like Hydra, I think Mithrala is more impactful. So that means we gotta get this girl in here. And then we have to play the fast cleanser, I guess. Or no, not fast cleanser. We played the fast block debuffs. Only one DPS champion. Fuck. Okay. Yes. Yeah, exactly. It depends. Depends on the progress, depends on the account, depends on the roster. Okay, so we technically could still go first, depending what he bans. He might just ban Neve, and then if CV gets through, then we could make it work. All right. Nope, he's not gonna go for it. CV ban. We could still go first. We got the 6-star banner, and our Fabian's pretty quick, and he has supersonic, so he could cut in on the R base here. Who goes first? Oh, Lamastu goes first? Okay. His Crixie is the slowest. Or not slowest, but slowest of the three. Yeah, that's probably a smart play. She should trigger block damage again once the bombs go off. Oh, fuck, the fear. Oh, the fear. Now the block buffs is going to stop the block damage from getting placed. Oh. Oh. Can we get there? Wukong's gonna be the last person alive. Oh. Oh, here we go. Oh, get wrecked. Get wrecked. Oh, get wrecked. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. There we go. A little lucky there. Yeah, our Wukong doesn't have any accuracy. He has like he has 274 accuracy, so not much. But I would imagine the R base doesn't have resistance, so and not super high blessing on the R base, so he doesn't get the plus 75 resistance. So yeah, it worked out. Worked out. Kind of funny though. Everybody dies, and then he covered Neve's block damage pretty good, right? Because then he had the double block buffs. He had two champions with block buffs, so he covered it pretty good. Have you tried Xenogear? Xenogear and Chimera? Yeah, I've seen some teams with her. She brings the leech, right? She brings leech, bit of damage to clear some of the trials. I don't have mine built. I do have her, but I don't have mine built. So didn't find the opportunity to do so, and then I was like focusing on other things. I never got a chance to really try it out. Buddy is pissed. He did his best. He did his best. Yeah, Wukong's great. Block buff is the problem, not pure. Yeah. What kind of mic do you use? I use a HyperX. It was kind of a fill-in because then my original mic broke, but the HyperX does pretty good. Like $100. I think it's probably more than $100, but all right, let's go. Maybe not the best choice. Yeah, maybe not the best choice because Brodo's not protected because he's probably gonna ban Sifi. Yeah, and we just lost our reviver too, so the Ember is passive. Probably gonna be a difference maker here. Shut down the cleanser. The fuck happened? I didn't see any. What the hell happened? Target changed. Like all sorts of crazy stuff happening. Wanded. It is wild, man. What's happening? What is happening? It's like all our abilities don't work. I try to petrify her, literally nothing happens. Okay, at least I can still hit. He die? Okay, he dies. I think we're fucked here. All right, we got Wukong, so we have a chance. Okay, we're okay. We should be okay, I think. There you go. GG. She procced the mastery for removing buffs. I mean, it looked like she didn't even take a turn yet. She didn't even take a turn, and then she was already like she didn't get debuffed at all. I don't know. There's just so much shit happening, and like there's no log or anything of what's going on. Like, you know, I don't know. Maybe there's a relic that does something too, right? Like, yeah, I know wand happens, but you know, maybe there's something that I'm not thinking about. Okay, this one we did pretty good. We did 4 and 1. I mean, good enough. So we're just cleared 1,000 points. We need 300 points, and we got 8 days. Should be okay. The Noel on Fabian Petrify. Yeah. Lydia Kid is crazy good. Yeah, Lydia's really good, and she stood the test of time too. Like she, you know, she's how many years old? And she's still relevant, right? How many years old is she? And she never got any kind of like realistic like big buff or anything, right? She's just really good. Um Odin plus Chelko is my favorite combo lately for anti-CC. Chelko's fun. Chelko's very fun. I play tested him and he was doing a lot of damage for Hydra. And yeah, he's just a cool champ. Ragash? Ragash would be a lot better if he had like ignore defense. If he had ignore defense in his kit on that A2, I think it would be a lot better. Or if he maybe had like, you know, increased crit damage on his A3 instead of just speed and strengthen. I mean, yeah, if he had increased crit damage, that would be good too. Yeah, he's not a bad champ, but like his A2 is great, right? 3-turn stun, decreased defense, that's really good. Not as good as Odin. Odin has the same move, except he also has a strip too, which think about how insane Odin is. Yeah. 6-star smacking, yeah, nice. Yeah, crushing Ren, yeah. If you put some ignore defense on him, yeah, he can smack, yeah. Who's your most wanted legendary and mythical? Good question. There's a couple legendaries that I still quite want. Furo's a good one because he would improve a couple of my teams for PvE. Furo would be a good one. There's a couple fun ones that I wouldn't mind having for regular legendaries. Like some void legendaries I really would want. Like Odin's one I really want because I have a 5-star soul for Odin. So if I ever pull Odin, he'll instantly be good and usable right away. The other one would be Marichka. Marichka would be really, really strong for me because I have Taras. And Marichka is just a really good champion by herself. So those two void champions would probably be my most wanted. And then for mythicals, I mean, there's lots of really good mythicals that you know, I wouldn't mind having or being able to use, right? They don't necessarily need to be the best ones. You know, you can definitely find usage for not like less good ones, but I think my account missing a support, a really good support champion. Like I can kind of work with the DPS that I have, but the support champions are a little bit lacking. So Marichka or Odin would be really good. Yeah, 6-star crushing Ren would be really nice. Yeah. Where's the free regear? It should be today. If it's not today, it might be tomorrow. The last one was May 21st. The last one was May 21st. So should be soon. You have plans to make champion tier list? No, I don't think so. It's first of all, it's too much work. It's too much work to upkeep a champion tier list. And the value of it is not as much as you think, right? The value of a tier list for this game is not that much because, you know, champion's value and application really depends on a lot. Like the area of the game, that's the big thing. Second of all, like the team that's around. So some champions have like crazy value with certain other champions, but otherwise suck, you know, without them. Like So how do you know, how many asterisks can you put on a champion, right? You know what I mean? So like for me, like I generally say like if I were to rate champions, it would be like insane. Like insane would be like you must get, like will help majority of people. Good, average, below average, terrible. Like, 5 rating basically, right? Um yeah, it would be just very basic and just very general. But I think, watching showcases and stuff, basically replaces tier lists. It's just more relevant. But yeah, I did run a tier list for Hearthstone before, so I was part of the arena community, and we did do a tier list for the arena metas and stuff, and it was just massive amounts of upkeep, especially if you wanted to do it well. The tier list is just massive upkeep. And yeah, and people depend on it, so you have to do a good job on it, right? So you can't have people saying like, oh, what's this, or what's this error here, why does this have War Master or whatever, like, and I see that problem with Hell Hades tier list, right? There's so many champions, you're gonna fall off on some updates here and there. Like, I see people saying, well, why does Hell Hades suggest this mastery when it doesn't even affect them? Like, you know what I mean? And it's just like, well, the short answer is they probably forgot about it, or maybe they copy pasted it. I don't know, right? But somebody, needs to see it. But, he has a tough job, right? Like, there's so many champions in the game, and they get updated all the time, and content gets updated. And how do you upkeep that, right? It's a full-time job, right? Tier list, but rare pieces, no thanks. Hey. Have you got stuck in any factions yet? Yeah, I'm stuck on a couple of them already. But I'm just going as far as I can without like full regears and stuff. Like I just don't have time to do all that stuff. So, wow, I like the spikes. Great, and he only has 2 legs. That looks really good. Deck of Fate and Champion Chase. I skipped 100 points this week, and now I'm getting punished. Oh, this is a good piece. This has potential. Oh, this has real potential. Come on. To get this level of piece from normal difficulty, pretty good. Pretty good. Dude, I don't want Ugo, I guess, but after 4 years, I don't have her. I even did progressive for her twice with 10x Sacreds. I need her for Faction Wars. Ugo's great. Yeah, if you don't have her, that's really bad. Always start on a Wednesday besides the 2-week free one. Okay, Wednesday. So looking forward to Wednesday then, I guess. HH and other tier list sucks because they don't separate it from PvE and PvP. I think they are doing it. Sorry, I think they are separating it now, right? Either now or I feel like they are. Here, let me quickly look at it. Oh, that's interesting. Your latest champion guides. That's a new feature. They didn't do that previously. So it shows you like the oh man, his site like lags me out big time. Dude, what is this? I'm getting some pop-ups here from his thing. Jesus, man, what the hell? Yeah, don't they have PvE? So they do have PvE, PvP, right? Masteries? I thought they always had this, like the separation. Tier lists are great for static games, yeah. Are you guys underwhelmed with me with the event relics? Gilded Pinion? Yeah, it does feel underwhelming. Like I was saying, like, a high value scenario is like 20% damage reduction. I don't know if that's going to be significant. You know what I mean? Like and that's a high value situation. I don't think the average outcome is that high damage reduction. So more relic materials? No, we didn't get more during Alice. Alice was 100 legendary materials. Yeah. It's easy to refer to. I just look at my old videos, and then when I was covering the Alice deck of fate, it's just 100 legendary materials, 150 epic materials, and 300 rare materials. So, oh, overall, okay. Oh, I see. Overall, uh, like, what are you looking for? Like, you separate PVE, PvP, like overall ratings. I don't know. Like, they do have an arena, right? They rate her in arena. Yeah, right here. They rate her in dungeons, hard mode. Where's arena? Oh, arena rolls. Oh, what's this? 2, 4, 4.5. 4.5 for arena, right? That's her rating for arena. Or is that total rating? Fuck, I don't know, man. Yeah. Anyways, great website. I use the stage tool quite a bit. So we got that. All right. Okay, guys, that's going to be it for the stream. Yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Appreciate that very much. I think we covered a lot. We did a lot of live arena here today. Best of luck on the Deck of Fate tomorrow. 140 points. 140 points. 140 points. That is the final verdict. 140 points on Deck of Fate. Tomorrow is going to be Soul Stones plus Dungeon Diving. All right, so Soul Stones plus Dungeon Diving. If you guys are up to date with the quests or up to date with the events, you should have 1050. That's the total points up to today. And yeah. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button so you guys can be back for more content. We usually stream during CVCs, but lately I've been a bit busy to do so. But we try to sneak a stream in once a week, maybe on the weekends and stuff. So easy skip. I don't know, man. Relics. You gotta have those relics. We're gonna have a big relic crafting session sometime soon. Look, I'm saving up all my relics. I mean, there's no point in saving relics. I know that, but I like to do it for, for a video and stuff. And I like all my RNG together instead of one at a time, right? Because then, you slowly get disappointed. Too long, don't read for deck. I mean, the deck is, it's 140 points. If you can skip it, I probably would skip it. It's pretty low value. You get a legendary book and a primal shard from it, so it's not super high value. But as an end game player, I probably will do it just because the resources from it are not readily available. So I will probably end up doing it somehow. I don't want to spend my soul stones because they're so difficult for me to get. So I want to save them for boosted events. But we'll see how much it costs for dungeon diving. Like if it's going to cost me like 10,000 gems, I'm not gonna bother, right? That's too much. It's soul stones for the Deck of Fate tomorrow. Soul stones and dungeon diving. How many points is the next summon event? We don't know. Probably 200. My guess is 200. Yeah, enjoy your Sunday, guys. Is there another Ice Golem in the Titan calendar? We don't know yet. Maybe not. But I wouldn't be surprised if they circle back to the first dungeon. So we have Dragon on deck. And I wouldn't be surprised if they do, like, they'll probably get another Fire Knight in, and they might, maybe at the end of the week, maybe they get another Spider in. You never know. But I don't think Ice Golem would come back. Yeah. You think there's going to be another Ice Golem? Get your viewers in for a crafting? No, I don't think so. I think crafting is a little bit more difficult for people. It's more specific, I think. Because like people usually have like 1 or 2 crafts. Nobody really saves their crafts like I do. So for early mid account, you suggest not going for it? Yeah, I think so. It's not really worth it. It's quite a lot of resources, especially like dungeon diving. And the soul stones, I don't know if it's definitely not worth it. Like you're just running with the base rates, right? And I don't know how much soul stones you guys have, but like this is me saving up for, I don't know, 6 weeks or 2 months or something. So probably 6 weeks. Dragon, fire, ice. All demon spawn only. Shit. Fire and ice turn attack? Okay. Did they give a calendar? Sorry, I just want to check that real quick. They give a calendar already? Free to play hoarder? Nice. Oh, the calendar's out. Is the calendar out? Oh, the calendar's out. Dang, I didn't see this. Sorry, guys, the calendar is out. Alright, we're going to have a quick look at the calendar before we go. So we do have the calendar out. Sorry. I was talking as if we didn't have the calendar. So we have Dragon, Fire Knight, Ice Golem. Ice Golem is special rules. Yeah, special rules is going to be tough, guys. Turn attack, Fire Knight. Special rules, Ice Golem. It's tough. It's going to be tough. And then we have a Chase. Yep, Chase. And then we have the Deck of Fate. So that's it. Deck of Fate and a Chase. Only one summon event. I thought maybe they put 2 in. And then we have one more Corrosa. Champion training at the back half of the week. Where's artifact enhancement? Okay, we got one more artifact enhancement. Okay. I guess no more surprises. Like, I'm trying to think where they can squeeze like a hero's path or something weird like that. But 3 days here. Think about this, guys. This is the suspicious part. There's 3 days here where there's no dungeon diving. Dungeon diving ends with this Deck of Fate. So 3 days here, no dungeon diving is a little bit peculiar, I think. So maybe they connect this with a with something here, like a dungeon diver. Or maybe it just starts here on the Monday. I don't know, but they can't have that many days without dungeon diving, I think. That would be very peculiar. That kind of stands out to me, but I don't know. We'll see. Could be a hero's path or something right on Monday. Yeah, we got Deck of Fate here, but it ends, and then you have 3 days off, which feels a little bit peculiar for dungeon diving. Fusion anytime soon. The earliest it can be is somewhere here, like the first week of July. That's the earliest it can be, right? Like, I can't see a fusion starting here, like on Tuesday. Like, that's really too soon. But it's possible. I would say it probably starts here, maybe the Thursday, maybe the Friday. If it starts on Tuesday, it's going to be pretty crazy. I don't know. But we'll hear about it probably on Friday if there is a fusion. And then maybe we'll get to play test it on the weekend. Maybe. New warm-up event? Yeah, that's true. We have to account for that too. The warm-up event will probably have some Titan points. Maybe, 20 or something. That's true. All right, that's going to be it. Thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate it very much. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Have a great Sunday, by the way. Best of luck on everything. And yeah, we'll chat soon. All right, have a good one.